Hello, I'm Phil. Welcome to the next DVD, which is the steering DVD, Landrover steering. And what we're going to be covering over the next hour or two will basically be all Defenders, 90s, 110s, 130s, pretty much most of the mechanical stuff from the steering column downwards on Discoveries, Range Rover Classics. There's a few details from the bulkhead backwards, but we'll cover what we can of them. Got a Defender, got a Disco, so we'll look at that as we go. Right, we're going to upgrade loads of bits as we go. We've got some terra firma heavy duty steering rods. And that goes from the box, the drop arm, and that's from hub to hub. And the weight of them alone is monstrous compared to the original ones. So I don't think anybody can doubt the fact that you call him heavy duty. Hey. Track rod ends, left and right hand threaded ones. We're going to cover all of that. Steering damper, and I thought we would start, as I'm an MOT tester, I thought we'd start with how you test your steering for MOT. So we start with the steering wheel, and this is relevant to all vehicles. And for an MOT, we're not actually allowed to take anything apart. So if it's hidden and you know it's naughty, you can't fail it. Won't give too much away. Right, okay, we'll start from the inside, then we'll go from there. Back in a sec. Okay, I'm going to keep this to a short introduction because I've already done an MOT DVD, so if you want to know fully, there's more on that. Any Land Rover, whatever it is, condition of the steering wheel, that's not necessarily a fail, but it's not pretty, and if it was taped up, it'd be better for presenting. Make sure it's not cracked, split in two pieces, that's all no good, that's all a fail. Right, okay, top to bottom, check for play, side to side, check for play, and excessive inflow as well. It's actually solid as a rock on this one. Any clamps, securing bolts, got to have some form of locking mechanism on them, so it's split pins, locking nuts, whatever it is. Security bolts, where it bolts to the bulkhead, and if anything's visible down the bottom, and MOT testers, we're supposed to put our heads down the bottom and have a look at all the shafts so we can see everything. So if any of that's visible, make sure it's all in good condition and secure. And that will show up any play in any of your bearings. The other test you do from the inside, if you've got a power steering model or non-power steering model, the steering wheel must turn smoothly from lock to lock, no notchiness, no tight spots, no, well, it's just got to be smooth and even. That's it. Right, okay, that's it for the inside. Let's move on to the next bit. That's it. Okay, moving outside the car, a little test you can do. On a 380mm steering wheel diameter, you can have 75mm movement there from thumb to thumb, that distance, before it translates into movement at the rim, at the wheel. So that would allow for play in the steering box, some movement in ball joints, wheel bearings. You're allowed a little bit here, there and everywhere. But 75mm at the steering wheel, plus is more. If you've got a bigger diameter steering wheel, obviously it'll be more allowed, but anyway. Okay, let's move on to the next bit, and for that I need my MOT assistant, so I'll get him back in a sec. Right, this is Dean, the youngest member of the garage, and we've already decided that those sirens aren't Plod coming to look for him, so shall I say you can rock the steering wheel, mate? That's the kind of movement you need. And then come down here, this is where you start. So you get your assistant rocking the steering wheel, and you start here. Check for movement in the UJs, the joints. That joint's only designed to come apart in the event of a crash. But you can put your hands on it and you'll feel any knocking if there's any play. Same with the steering box end. If you want to know how to take all the wings off your car, it's already on YouTube. There's another little UJ right in there. And that runs into the steering box. This is a 6-bolt steering box, so we're going to be changing this to a 4-bolt. And there's a fail right there. Any power steering link whatsoever is a fail. Right, okay, that's that. So that all looks good. Now we'll lift the car up and we'll do the rest of the MOT checks from the halfway up. Back in a sec.